Forget everything you think you know about burglars. Movies show them as bold, dramatic figures kicking down doors in slow motion and smashing windows with a crash. But the reality? Real burglars are quiet, they're fast, and they're driven by emotion, not brute force. They aren't looking for a fight, they're looking for an easy win. The second your house stops looking easy, their interest vanishes. This isn't about turning your home into a high-security fortress. It's about changing how your house feels to someone watching it from the street. Most break-ins aren't the result of some master plan. They happen because of opportunity. Burglars are constantly scanning neighborhoods on foot, in cars, on bikes looking for telltale signs. They hunt for dark corners, silent houses, and predictable routines. They're researching for a place where no one will notice them and no one will challenge them. So, the first step to protecting your home isn't about locks or alarms. It starts with perception. Your house needs to look awake, even when you're not. Darkness is a burglar's best friend. A house that disappears into the night is practically an invitation. But exterior lights, they completely change the game. Just a single motion-activated light can force a burglar out of the shadows and into the spotlight. And visibility equals risk. When that light suddenly snaps on, the burglar has a split-second decision to make. Continue and be seen, or retreat and stay invisible. Almost every time, they choose to leave. Think about your windows. They aren't just glass. They are either invitations or warnings. Burglars actively avoid windows that reflect light, movement, or surveillance. Leaving your curtains wide open at night is like giving them a free tour of your home. They can see your layout, your valuables, and your daily routine. Simply closing them removes that information. When a burglar can't see inside, they feel blind, and blind criminals make mistakes, something they are desperate to avoid. Noise is another invisible wall. A home that makes sound feels unpredictable and alive. It could be a radio playing a talk show, a TV with human voices, or even a simple timer that turns lights on and off at random intervals. These things simulate presence. Burglars do not want witnesses. They do want to guess if someone is asleep upstairs or about to walk into the living room. That uncertainty makes your house uncomfortable, and discomfort is a powerful deterrent. It makes them move on. Now, let's talk about doors. They are tested, not attacked. Most burglars don't waste time and energy breaking down a door. They check them. They jiggle the handle, looking for unlocked entries, weak frames, or any quick access point. Reinforcing your door doesn't mean you need to buy a new one. Simple, quick upgrades can make a huge difference. Longer screws in the hinges, a stronger strike plate, and a solid deadbolt dramatically increase resistance. When a door doesn't give way immediately, the clock starts ticking against the burglar. And time is the one thing they never have enough of. The area surrounding your home is just as important as the home itself. Overgrown bushes, tall hedges, and cluttered yards are perfect hiding spots. You might think they provide privacy, but for a burglar, they provide cover. Clearing these areas doesn't make your house more vulnerable. It makes it more visible, and visibility creates pressure. A burglar standing out in the open feels exposed, even if no one is actually watching. That feeling of exposure makes them rush, make noise, and leave before they even start. One of the strongest deterrents you can have is the illusion of attention. Security signs, window stickers, and cameras even fake ones plant a seed of doubt. A burglar can't afford to be doubtful. They don't know if that camera is real. They don't know if it's being monitored live. They only know that if they guess wrong, the consequences could be serious. That risk is usually enough to push them toward an easier, less complicated target. Inside your home, the preparation continues. Think about where you keep your valuables. If they're left out in obvious places, it shortens the burglar's decision time and increases their reward. But when items are hidden, secured in a safe, or just not easily found, the payoff shrinks. Burglars are constantly weighing effort versus reward. If the effort goes up while the potential reward goes down, the decision becomes simple. Leave. Your daily routine also speaks louder than you might realize. Leaving for work and arriving home at the exact same time every day creates a predictable pattern. Predictability creates opportunity for someone who is watching, but small changes can break that pattern. Vary your lighting schedule, park your car in a different spot, or occasionally alter your departure and arrival times. A broken, unpredictable pattern feels dangerous to an observer. The final layer of this home defense strategy is all about mindset. Your goal is not to confront a burglar, it's to avoid them entirely. Burglars choose their targets based on emotions. They follow feelings of comfort, confidence, and fear. When your home projects awareness, unpredictability, and resistance, it sends a quiet but powerful message. This place is not worth the risk. The houses that get skipped aren't always the strongest or the most expensive. They're the ones that feel watched, alive, and ready. In the criminal mind, survival means always choosing the path of least resistance. Your job is simply to make sure that path leads far away from your front door. When a burglar walks past your house, it won't be because you scared them with some high-tech gadget. It will be because you made them feel uncomfortable. And that feeling of discomfort is the strongest, most effective security system you can build. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.